If you've thought about having a side hustle or wanted to try one on for size, I have 4 tips for you today to help get you started. I did have a side hustle when I was full-time in corporate and have now gone into my business full-time. Number 1 is to look into company policy. A lot of companies do have policy around having a side business, and I was fortunate to find out that my company said as long as you're not a direct competitor, you're not selling the same product or service, you can have a side business. So do check with company policy. And along these same lines, if you and your manager are in a great place and you communicate freely, I highly recommend sharing your intention with your manager of why you're doing this side hustle, because that can only help your career, which brings me to the second point, which is in fact intention. So some people start side hustles because they want to make money. Some people start it because they want to grow. Some people do it because they want to see what it's like to own a business. What does that mean? What does it mean to lead in my business? And sometimes your corporate job cannot offer you the things that a side hustle can. For example, if you want to grow your leadership skills or some other type of skill that you don't have an opportunity yet to do in your corporate job, a side hustle is a great way to do that if you have the drive and the desire, the passion to do that. The third thing is overlap. So look how you can combine your side hustle with your corporate job, because sometimes the skills that you're picking up from your side hustle do help and overlap with what you're doing in your corporate job. So look for ways that you can combine the two if at all possible. And the fourth thing I want to share with you is look for ways that you can outsource. Now, I say this because when you are doing a side hustle and working a full-time job, you may also have a partner or be in a relationship or have family that needs your time, and they want you present, they want you there. And so having a virtual assistant or a friend who specializes in something like web design, for example, pick the things that you don't want to take the time to learn, and then outsource those things to people. And I highly recommend paying for that help. It will be a lot better relationship there. So looking for things that you can outsource and just focus on the things that you are intended to learn, okay? So side hustle. You want to check your company policy to make sure you're not out of bounds there, and then get clear on your intention and do some combination if that's at all possible, meaning if there's some growth that you're getting from your side hustle that you can bring over to your corporate job, please do that. And number 4 there is outsource anything that you don't need to learn or don't want to learn, and yet it will help with the side hustle and help grow the business in ways, and pay for that help. All right, have fun, and side hustles are a great way to expand and grow.